Today, I want to talk about something that I've learned how I evolved as a traveler. So, for the last 9 years, I have been traveling and I wanted to become a full time traveler, be on the journey and travel the world and explore these countries and meet cool people and all the cultures and all these wanderlust things that that hits you when you are young, or maybe you feel like you do not fall into this 9 to 5 lifestyle, and you feel like, oh, I want to go out, I want to travel, and I want to do a lot of things. So it hit me when I was uh, 21, 22. So it was in 2016. So how it happened, in the beginning, it was I feel like I was a traveler. I wanted to travel the world. Now, I'm still a traveler, but I'm a very different kind of a traveler. I used to think traveling in a different way. Now I see it is very differently. So let me explain how it started and how I see traveling as a thing or part of my life. So in 2016, I feel like, why am I doing this? Why I am going on a job? Why I'm studying? I was in kind of an existential crisis. So I ended up understanding this, that we do not like things that we have access for long period. Let's say if I'm staying with my parents, and I'll feel good when I reach there and I enjoy with my family. But after a few days, after maybe 1 month or something, I'll feel like, oh, it's normal now. Let me find something new. If I go somewhere else, I find like, okay, I want something new. So we want something new after a certain period of time. So how you can live a life when you find something new? And I was like, okay, if I stay at one place and I move somewhere else after a few days or after a month or a year or something, then I think it will work. So that's how it all began. And I feel like, okay, then I started watching a lot of YouTubers and travelers. One of Some of them I remember are Fun for Louis. There was a really nice channel called High on Life, and they were amazing. Also, I started watching Casey Neistat, and I love them. The way they're traveling and doing stuff, I was like, wow, I want this life. And I fell into kind of this bucket list thing, and I kind of designed my own bucket list. There was something like a 270s thing, something. So it was a cool idea, and at that time I also watched a movie. Not that time, but before that, there was a movie called Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. It's a Bollywood movie, Indian movie. It's in Hindi. There is a guy, he wants to explore the world, and his wanderlust is kind of a part of his life and everything. So I fall into that one, and yeah, it was really amazing experience at that time. I did travel, I did a lot of exploration and stuff. In 2019, I went on a backpacking trip for 2 months from my home city to Nepal, and it was really nice experience, and I learned a lot of things. I learned about how I see traveling as a thing. It was more like in the beginning when I started this all the bucket list thing. It was a list of things that I want to do, list of the places I want to visit, list of the countries and cities and all these things. It was a destination. It was about places that I want to visit. But after this backpacking trip, it changed. It changed a little. It was, I still wanted to be on this destination and stuff, but I feel like I got more interested in the journey, because that 2 months has a lot of things that changed me, a lot of things I learned. And in that period, I realized that, okay, I think journey is something that I supposed to be focusing on, not the destinations. I still want to visit a lot of places and stuff, but it was a kind of a transition from destination to journey. and I I did enjoy all the journey that I did after that. I I got some gigs online, and I went on trips and stuff, and I enjoyed that. So after that, last last year, 2023, I decided to go to Bali for a few months, and then I ended up staying for 1 year or something, and it was amazing experience. My whole idea was to go Bali and figure out how I can fit into this creative entrepreneur thing, because I found that Bali, specifically Canggu, is a place in Bali. It is a kind of hub for these entrepreneurs and people who are, kind of explorers and travelers. And I wanted to like, okay, let me see how I can fit myself in this creator economy. So after few months, I loved all the vibe of Bali, the places and stuff. But after 2 months, I have visited plenty of places that was kind of popular in the Bali. You must visit, not must visit, but most of them were like really good spots, and I enjoyed. So I met a lot of people. Uh, in the beginning, I met one French girl. She was really amazing person. And I was in that time I was a kind of not so confident person, and she made me feel that okay, I am something. I have a talent, and I belong in this place, and I belong with these like-minded people, and it changed me a lot. So that was really a nice experience. After that, I stayed in a hostel for kind of 1 month or something. I found people like me, people who want to become a YouTuber or creator or want have some kind of entrepreneurial spirit and things. So I found these people, and we are like, okay, I wanted to go somewhere else and figure out how I can focus on my work and stuff. But I found co-working spaces, and I found a lot of people who are doing this my kind of a thing. And after that, I don't think I have visited so many places. I only spend time with the people, going out on a coffee, going out for a sunset, going in the clubs and doing parties, going on meetups and workshops, and these things changed me. Like, I was looking for destination, I was looking for a journey, and now I feel like I'm more focused on people, how I feel, and how they make me feel about who am I, how they affect my life, and it was so amazing experience. I don't think I would have enjoyed my 1 year in Bali, and I think I thought I would go for like a few months, like a 2, 3, 4 maximum, but I ended up staying for more than 11 months or something, let's say a year. So it was a really nice experience, and all the things I did and made me stay in Bali was these amazing people I found, and I'm so grateful for them. And yeah, these my thoughts on how I evolved as a traveler. I still want to travel. I still want to visit places. I still want to be on these amazing journeys. But if I have to approach traveling now, so this is how I will do. If I and I don't enjoy this luxury way of traveling. I would enjoy sometimes if I'm going with, let's say, I'm going with my girlfriend, or going with my family. So maybe I'll prefer this easy way of dealing with um, all these things. But if I'm kind of going solo, if I'm going with friends, I would probably stay in hostels. Hostels are really nice way to find people like you and find yourself, make yourself comfortable. Because what happens in the hotels and these places, that you just find a place to stay, maybe a more luxurious place, all the facilities and stuff, but the connection, the human connection, that's what is missing. And I find that it's really nice way you can find that connection in hostels. And if I yeah if I plan my any trip, so what I will do, I'll go to any hostels, and then I'll find people, then I'll explore. This is how I approach my traveling now, and I feel like this is who I am right now. But I feel like I'll evolve. I will become kind of a different person. I'm not sure if I will be like this, and I feel like just imagine. Let's go back. Let's say 200 years ago or something. Uh, 15th, 16th, 17th century. At that time, people used to travel. There was no concept of tourism. People aren't going out and visiting countries for leisure. Leisure. So it was all about exploration, going on places and figuring out what kind of people are there, what they are doing, how we can find a new way from this place to that place, how we can learn their language, or how we can learn what kind of craft they are making. So it was all about exploration and learning and becoming someone different person and finding things that makes us grow. And I feel like traveling for me is something like that. If I'm going on places, it's kind of exploration. I'm learning, I'm becoming a better person. I'm looking for stuffs that makes me wonder. And yeah, I'm a kind of a curious and adventurous person. So yeah, that's it. And I'm not sure how good I was doing with this video stuff. I was mostly rumbling, but yeah, thank you for listening, and thank you for watching my video. If you are watching right now, so I'm really grateful, because these are my first few videos that I have started uploading now. And yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like it, keep watching my other videos. Thank you. Bye bye.